Hello, what's up guys, Smotus here, and finally we have a big update in Thunder Tier 1. So I think compared to the other updates, small updates during this year, this patch has the most improvements and fixes. So let's see what we have and what the developers gonna us to offer. So first we're gonna customize the character because we have some new weapons. And one of the first weapons is the Spas 12. Well, the Spas 12 it's some sort of shotgun, and I think it's the best one that is in the game now because compared to the Remington and Winchester has an increased fire rate. I think this is due to the fact that it has a movable pad, and as you can see, the recoil is even better compared to the Remington. So if you are a close uh, combat operator, I think this is can be your choice. Now next is something interesting because we have the AK-47. Now finally we have the classic AK-47 added in the game. And from the first time we have from the release of the game we have the AKM and now we have the AK-47. So let's see what improvements has this AK-47 compared to the classic AKM from the first release of the game. So in terms of fire rate and RPM, it has the same, so no improvement. But in terms of aesthetic, it looks like more a classic, generic weapon like you see in the movies. So AK-47 is almost the same as the AKM, but the AKM is better weapons in terms of looking, not but in terms of performance, they are almost the same, I think. Well, actually, yes. For the I can see something that the accuracy for the AK-47 is lower a little bit compared to the AKM. So I think you should, if you like accuracy, you should try the classic AKM. Now let's go further. What we have here next is the M3 A1 grease gun. Oh my god, this is so old because this gun, this submachine gun, was designed for the paratroopers in the Second World War. So this is very old in terms of design, but it looks very cool in the game. So the grease gun compared, for example, with another SMG, the Mach 10 or the MP5, um, lacks of accuracy, of course. But we can add also a silencer, and of course we have the ACOG, AKA, and aim point, for example. So we can upgrade it to look like a modern gun. Okay, looks like very nice. So if you like SMGs, this can be very cool. Now let's move further. Yeah. Right. So next, another weapon is the AIM-1 Grand. Well, let's see where. Well, AIM-1 Grand, if you're a classic player, so M1 Garand is something, it's also a weapon with an old design. It was designed between 1920s and in the 1920s, so it's some sort of improvement version, I think. But um, let's compare it to the other bolt action rifles. So we have the M1 Garand and we have the M14. Actually, the Garand, because it's a bolt action, it's a manual one, has a lower fire rate compared to the M14, and that's obviously. But as you can see, it has an increased velocity, and this can be a perfect sniper rifle because of the velocity. And of course, we have the aim 84 scope. So now our operator looks like some sort of sniper from Second World War because of this side-mounted scope. Very cool. So this can be used as a sniper rifle, very, and it can be a deadly one. Right, next we have the AUG A1. This is produced by the Steyr Österreich. So the AUG A1, which is an assault rifle and is one of the best, I think. It's very cool and very compact. So we can attach some silencer, of course, and ACOG, for example, and let's compare it to the other assault rifles. So in terms of fire weight, it has a little bit lower fire weight than the Car 15, which one is, with Car 15 I think is the best weapon in the entire game, assault rifle, but the ACOG has a little more muzzle velocity. So I don't know if this can count in the uh, dynamics of the game, but it was a try. But also, compared to the Car 15, the AUG A1 has a better handling, I think, because it's more compact. So if you are an assault guy, I think this weapon should fit your choice. Now let's go. We have the DP28. Now let's move to the heavy machinery, and where it's the DP28. Okay, look this one. This is also another. Uh, this is a machine gun, a fully machine gun, and it's also an old design, but old design never dies. And this looks very cool also. So if you are a heavy machinery gunner, this will fit your choice. And of course, because this will be very loud, you have the silencer also. So I don't know how much it will reduce the noise, the silencer, because in reality, this machine gun is very loud. So we can put also, oh my god, we have a sniper scope. We can attach a sniper scope to this heavy machine gun. Oh my god, look, this is some very odd looking now design, because how the hell you can reload this weapon, the drum of this weapon, with this kind of scope, because you don't have the possibility to take it out. Oh shit. But looks very cool. Yes, some say. And this I think it's one of the best scopes in the games, but it can be only applied to some weapons, unfortunately. Right, okay. Now we have the grease gun, we have the bass, and this is all in terms of new weapons. Well, actually, the developers have added also two new scopes, the PU scope and the M48 scope. Well, actually, PU scope, we don't have it here. I think it's just a moment, the Mosin Nagant. Yes, this is the classic PU scope that wasn't available until now. So Mosin Nagant, another weapon designed in the 20s, and the PU scope, makes it like a classic sniper rifle now. And this is Mosin Nagant is very good as a sniper weapon. Now, and we have also the PU scope and the M48 scope. I think the M48 scope it was for the M1 Garand. Yes, this was the M48. So only this applies to the classic weapons like M1 Garand and and this is the American version. Right, now let's go to the new gear, because we have also some gear. First, we have two sets of goggles. Okay, we have two sets of goggles. Now let's see how we can get some goggles. We have the goggles A and the goggles B. I don't know what's the difference between them and goggles A and goggles B. Oh, right, so if you this will improve your look only. If you give you a fancy look, if you can use the Google A for your as a mask or something, and Google B that or stick to your hat. But actually, I don't know, a pair of protective goggles safety first. I don't know how much it will increase your defense, these kinds of goggles, but let's and it weighs a little bit, like 100 grams. Right, so let's go further. Tactical Nomads flight gloves. So, in terms of gloves, we have Tactical Nomads flight gloves. Right, let's see. And this looks more like some old style goalkeeper uh, gloves or surgery gloves, but it looks interesting also. And I think that can be no, that can't be uh, changed in terms of skin or camo. Next is the headband. Well, actually, the headband, I think it's here. Oh, here, he will have the headband. Well, now he looks more like a rebel one or a Rambo style. It looks cool, but only if you, it's useful only if you have a haircut, a better haircut, not a bald shaped head. And in terms of camo, it adds nothing, just a coolness to your character or operator. So we have also the field cap. Field cap, well, actually, where is the field cap? Now we are talking. Now we are looking like more an American operator. This is very cool because, and then of course we can add a flag over because also some sort of new countries were added in terms of flags, so that's very cool. What the fuck is this, Salobia? Wow, this is kind of very interesting and very weird in the same time. What? Can somebody point me on the Google map where the goddamn Salobia is? Because I didn't heard about this country. Salobia flag patch from the green of her fertile fields to the blue skies of her future. Well, actually, this is some sort of connection with the Ukraine that has a flag that's it's symbolize the the yellow wheat field and with the blue sky. So I think it's a little bit something like the same. But what the hell they put this some weird name? They should add it something else because it's very weird. Okay, let's play with Salopia. Now we have the field cap. We have the Altin. Altin. We had this Altin also in the first game. So this is the Altin. Okay, nothing. Oh, I can wear goggles and wear also the Altin. And we have, okay, we have the Altin Wizard down. Actually, wow, interesting. Altin Wizard down. This is a Russian-made bulletproof helmet, but whoa, we have the Altin normally and with the Wizard down. It'll look more dangerous with this one. It looks like a very weird uh, welding hat. Right. So now, in terms of customization, we have new unit patches and new flag patches, and like it said, and some sort of camo. Right. I don't know how many camo were added and by the devs in this patch or how many were before because and unlocked by me in the game, but there are plenty of them and I believe that some of the new one have been inserted through this list. And new camos and colors, right? So now we can see in terms of so t-shirt we have the same camo and these are unit patches. No print ammo supplier, army, thunder shield veteran, zombie hunter. My god. But we cannot see this zombie hunter because I think I have let's okay, we have the zombie hunter now here. The patch on the t-shirt. It looks like more interesting, but for example, if I remove this. What the hell? Man, let's remove this also. Oh, now. Oh, now I'm looking like a zombie hunter. And even, I don't know if it's a bug or not, but this t-shirt has also a grenade holder. Man, this is cool. Okay, so I think this is everything in terms of new additions to this big patch, this big update. But what it concerns me, and I'm a little bit disappointed. Don't understand me wrong, because I'm very glad that they updated the game with these new weapons, and I'm gonna test these new weapons. But I'm very disappointed because in terms of campaign and single missions, they didn't add anything.
Under 1, our mission is to put a stop to the rising terrorist activity within this country's borders.
And that's bad. That's bad because I am more like a single player guy, and want to uh, I want to see more single player missions and maybe some sort of campaign missions. But I hope in the near futures the devs will resurrect this game and will add some more campaign or single player mission. So that was all for today, and thank you very much for watching. Now, if you have watched until this time, please subscribe to my channel and give me a like. This is the only thing that I'm requesting you. So until next time, bye bye, and Smotus out.